Hello, everybody. Okay, so I know I'm in trouble because I haven't done a reading for the week ahead. So I do apologize. It's been a little bit crazy in my life. um, all right, so here we are, midweek, and I'm just going to ask what is most important for us to know right now. And I'm going to ask from the Akashic records, okay? For those of you who don't know what the Akashic records are, these are the records that are available to us through our higher selves, through the energies around us, um, and they're universal energies and memories that are stored up in the cloud, so to speak, to put everything in more modern terms. So, this is access to the information from the past, the present, and the future of ourselves, of our communities, of humanity in general. Very, very fascinating. So, it's basically like sitting in front of a computer and using a search engine like Google, but the search engine is all about you. So you can look into anything about yourself. So we can also look into information on the collective, okay? All of us as a collective. And that's what I'm going to be asking about. So I'm going to ask, what are the messages for the collective today, please? All right? One card at a time. There's the first one. Intricacies and industry. Okay. This is very interesting. Okay. So, what this is essentially, this says to us that when we look at this gentleman here, he's building something that has the potential to be a huge cathedral. And I always use the example of Notre Dame, that turned into a beautiful cathedral. It was a timeless piece of architecture that stood for many, many years. And you see this gentleman here, it doesn't look like he's accomplished much, but he's working here with what they call a plumb bob, which is like a pendulum, and it allows him to really pay attention to detail with what he's doing. You'll see he also has maps or scrolls around him with information, and he's really paying attention and paying, a lot of attention to detail specifically. He's looking at the intricacies of what he's doing. So this is saying to us, don't forget that there is relevance and importance to the little details that we have to put into things, the little seeds that we need to plant when we're working on something. And it's kind of a warning or a bit of advice to not just forge ahead blindly with something, but pay attention to the details. Make sure you build a solid foundation for whatever it is that you're busy working on at the moment, because those little details, those little intricacies, crossing your T's and dotting your I's, are going to pay off at the end of the day. Okay, so even if you're looking at contracts, maybe make sure to read them with a fine tooth comb, look at all the small print. But if you're working on something, don't underestimate that something that you're working on that seems small and insignificant right now can have the potential to be this huge cathedral that stands the test of time, that people write stories about. Okay, it can really be something amazing and massive that you end up working on, and it may not seem that way right now. It may not look that way, and the little details that you feel are maybe frustrating you or hindering you may just be the cornerstone of what you need to build and what is going to come of all of this. Okay, so this is a very important and beautiful card, and it definitely says paying attention to detail or taking your time with something and laying the foundation correctly is vitally important and will pay off in the future much more than you can even imagine. The potential here is huge for whatever it is that you're working on, and you need to take the time to do the right thing and pay attention to detail. Okay. So let's see what else we get. What else do we need to know as a collective right now, please? There we go. That's our next one. I do take them in the way that they have fallen. So let's just see. Oh, okay. This is quite interesting. This is Archangel Raphael, and this is that always does that to me. This is a major arcana card, okay? So this means that it overpowers the other cards in both impact and effect. And it's very, very important, this message. And Archangel Raphael, he's the angel who is the angel of healing, okay? He's got an important role in the Akashic records, and he's got energies of love and family as well. Miracles and blessed journeys. He blesses our journeys when we're traveling. And those are things that are intentions and experiences that he can share with us. Okay, so when we see Raphael, he comes often in the guise of a human being. All right, he might come into your life as somebody that you already know, someone that can offer some kind of healing. And healing comes in different shapes and forms. It can be somebody that's just willing to listen to you or be a shoulder to cry on when you need that. And also he can say, he's attending to you now. There's somebody that is there to support you or help you or attend to you. So this is a really lovely message, and it also indicates a time of a lot of achievement in your personal life. So it really speaks to this card as well. Okay, it's saying if this card pops up upright, there are blessings that really abound you right now, and there may be something that you can restart or renew, like a lost dream or something that you were working on before that you had to leave or abandon, and you can now start working on it again. Okay, it's about things being rekindled, and also maybe you reuniting with somebody, a family member or someone from your past. And also, there could be some kind of healing from maybe something traumatic you had, maybe a physical condition, maybe a broken heart. Okay, because he's got a lot to do with your heart chakra, your heart energy center. And he's saying if anything's been stagnant or anything's been bothering you for a while, it's this time you can have a breakthrough with it. Okay, whatever it is, a health condition, whatever it is, allow this energy to work with you so that you can see the potential for miracles, a miracle healing in a relationship you thought would never heal, whatever it is. Okay, or a situation where you had a problem with a particular work colleague, or a project that you couldn't get off the ground, and all of a sudden something happens, there's a breakthrough. Okay, lovely message. All right, so let's do one last one. I'm sorry about the lighting, it seems to do this to me lately. But anyway, the message still comes through. Okay, we're not going to let it stop us. There we go, there's the third one. And that is the waterfall, the Six of Forces. Okay, hopefully it comes up clear enough for you there. Let it just focus. All right, this is wonderful. And when we see that the suit of forces, the forces are about literally the forces around us, okay? The energies around us, the elements around us, earth, air, fire, water, all of those kind of elements, and reminding us that they are there for us to draw our energy from. They are there to inspire us. They're there to give us energy when we feel like we don't have energy. And more than anything else, they are actually here to remind us that we have energy within ourselves that is eternal and that we can tap into at any time. So this is vitally important, all right? I just want to check something here for you from the book. Give me 1 second. Because if I remember correctly, they just describe this so beautifully in the book. Yes, let me read from you, for you from the book with this one. Okay, a towering waterfall roars down into a beautiful body of water. In the upright position, this card reminds you of your incredible personal power and supports you in opening up to the force within. Know that you are a dynamo of the universe. You have the ability to shape any situation in a way that honors you and moves your life forward. The element of water is fluid. Like the waterfall, your personal energy never stops. Your life force is never ending. It springs from your eternal past and roars into your limitless future, extending into the farthest reaches of the universe. It is a time of deep thought and even deeper emotion, as well as an expansion of psychic energy. Use this time to act on this and to tap into your power that is ever flowing. Okay, this is definitely a time of heightened psychic energy, this time of the year as well. We celebrate things like Halloween or Samhain depending on what your belief system is, where you live in the world, whatever the case is. But this is when it's believed that the veil is the thinnest between us and those who have passed and the spirit world. And I can tell you that I have picked up a lot on there being very, very powerful angelic energies around me. And for clients that I've had, I've passed on messages about angelic energies, from angelic energies, more so in the past week or two than I have ever. And they are really, really pronounced right now. So I'm actually not even shocked that Archangel Raphael came up. Okay, archangels can just be archetypes. It depends what your belief system is as well. For me, they are archetypes. For some people, they really are, they've had experiences. And I do believe in angelic energies. I don't believe them as always being physical people, but I do believe that they can manifest in that way as well. So yes, I've felt a lot of that energy around me. I felt a lot of the messages coming through that I needed to give to people, and definitely what it meant, what it said here about psychic ability. Your psychic ability is heightened at the moment. And also, on that note, please don't forget that this Friday I'm doing the energy session for the third eye chakra, which is exactly that. It's to open up your intuition, it's to tap into all of that intuitive ability, and it's not anything scary. You're not going to have dead people appearing at the foot of your bed at night, okay? But this is about getting more in touch with your own intuition, being able to tap into that intuitive faculty that we all have. I believe that everybody's intuitive, just to a different degree, but it's an inherent human quality. I do believe that we all have gut instincts. We all have a feeling when something's going to really go wrong, or we have a pit of our stomach feeling, I really shouldn't do that. And we've all at some stage said, I should have done that, or I shouldn't have done that. I knew it, I could feel it in my gut that I shouldn't have done that. That was your intuition. So no one can tell me that not every human being has some level of intuitive you know ability. We all have it. It's inherent within us, but it can be developed, and it can be developed safely. And it can just be for you, if you want to just have a better gut instinct or intuitive instinct with certain things you do in your life. You don't necessarily need to become a medium or see dead people, and I say that respectively. I really do, with respect, but it's just an expression. But don't think that that's what the third eye session's about. This is about you connecting more to your higher self, connecting more with your intuitive faculties, okay, in order to live a more purposeful life. And that is what this energy session is about more than anything else. Okay, if you want to know more about it, please go onto my Instagram or my Facebook, or the YouTube videos that I've done, or give me a message and I will tell you more about it. But it's this Friday that we're doing the third eye chakra energy session, and then we'll obviously do the crown energy session in 2 weeks, and then we start again with the root chakra. And I will be doing the offer again where you can pay for 6 and get 7 sessions. We're going to start from the beginning and do all 7 chakras for the people who missed out and wanted to do all of them. Contact me if you want to do that, because that's not available through the shop. You can book them individually through the shop, but the package deal, pay for 6 and get 7, is only available to be arranged with me personally. Okay. All right, everybody. Have a beautiful week. I'm sorry that the reading's a little bit late, but hopefully this had really meaningful messages for you and you can take something away from it. I wish you all a lovely week. Take care. Chat soon. Bye-bye.